Hello everyone, Namaste. I am Munna Khan, teacher of Joint School Family, and I am continuing your class 7 mathematics subject. Okay, so today we are going to start our unit 16. Okay, fraction and decimal. Okay, this video is totally based on your textbook. Okay, please you can see your unit 16. Okay, fraction and decimal. Okay, so we are going to start today. So first of all we should know what is your fraction. What do you mean by fraction? Okay, so the fraction you have already studied in your lower classes. Okay, so any number in the form of, you can say any number in the form of p by q are called fraction. Okay, so any number if they are in the form of p by q. Okay, so for example p by q means we can say your 4 upon 5. Okay, so this 4, okay, the number which is written just above is called the numerator, and the number which is written at below, this is called your denominator. Okay, so any number which is in the form of p by q is called your fraction. Okay, and the number which is written just above is called the numerator, and the number which is written just below is called the denominator. Okay, so there are actually three types of fraction. Do you know what are they? Just recall that you have learned in your previous classes. Do you remember how many types of fraction are there? There are three types of fraction. Okay, so what are they? So they are, okay, first is your proper fraction, second is your improper fraction, and third is your mixed fraction. Okay, so what does this proper fraction means? Okay, so if we say this is your numerator, p by q means your p is your numerator and q is your denominator. So if a fraction is made in such a way that denominator is greater than numerator. Okay, in your proper fraction denominator is greater than numerator. For example, if I say here 3 upon 5, 2 upon 7, okay, like that, what is the condition for proper fraction? Denominator, okay, denominator must be greater than numerator. Okay, denominator must be greater than numerator. Okay, so similarly your next is your improper fraction. So in this case denominator is less than numerator. Okay, for an improper fraction your denominator is less than numerator. So that is your, for example, 5 upon 2, 8 upon 3, okay, like that. In such type of fraction your denominator is less than numerator. Okay, if denominator is less than numerator, then that type of fraction is called your improper fraction. Okay, similarly next is your mixed fraction. Okay, so for a mixed fraction I am going to give an example. 2 whole Okay, if I write here same number, it may be confusing. Okay, 2 whole 5 upon 3. Okay, this is your 2 whole 5 upon 3. Okay, or let me give one more example. 2 whole 1 upon 4. Okay, so to remember such type of fraction, I am going to give you some hint. Okay, so accordingly you please, okay, what you do accordingly you remember it. Okay, so for this, please you simply remember, for your proper fraction, denominator must be greater than numerator. Okay, for your improper fraction, denominator must be less than numerator. Okay, and your mixed fraction, it is actually the combination of this whole part and improper fraction. Okay, it is formed by combining the whole part and the improper fraction. I will give you one example, that then it will be more clear. Okay, so let me give one example. I'll give the example here. Okay, so all of you, I think all of you ate the chapatis, yes? Okay, so at home, suppose you are taking one chapati, okay, or the bread, you are making it into 4 parts. Okay, जनरली हाम्रो के पानी हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि हामीले रोटी खाँदाखेरि रोटीलाई हामीले के गर्छौं, एकचोटी फोल्ड गरेर तोड्छौं अनि बीचबाट तोडेर के गर्छौं, 4 वटा भाग गर्छौं. ओके, वी डू 4 पार्ट्स. सो यो केसमा हामीले रोटी खानुदेखि लिएर ओके विभिन्न वर्क्सहरुमा हाम्रो म्याथ लुकेको हुन्छ. ओके, सो when you eat the chapatis, okay, you recall your fraction, how you eat the chapatis. Okay, there the math is hidden. Okay, so in what way you can remember, okay, fraction by eating the chapatis. Okay, suppose you are having a chapati there, okay, and you break it into 4 parts. How many parts? 4 parts, 4 equal parts. But what you do, you eat only one part. Okay, you have eaten only one part. So how you will represent it in a fraction? Okay, so actually there are how many how many parts? There are 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts. So generally the number written in the denominator, okay, represents the total number of parts. Okay, so there are total number of parts is your 4, and how many parts you have consumed? That is, you have consumed only one part, that is your 1 upon 4. So if you only consume one part, this can be written in the fraction as 1 upon 4. Okay, so if you consume 3 part, okay, 1, 2, 3 part, if you consume the 3 parts, then total number of consumed part is your 3 and total number of part is your 4. So out of 4 part you have consumed 3. Okay, is it clear for all or not? I think it is clear. So sometime what happened, 4 भाग को 3 भाग, ओके, यसलाई हामीले के बुझ्नु पर्यो, 4 भाग भनेको टोटल हो, 4 भाग को हामीले कति खाछौं, 3 भाग खाछौं. ओके, अब नेक्स्ट इज योर इम्प्रोपर फ्रैक्शन. अब इम्प्रोपर फ्रैक्शन लाई कसरी सम्झिने त, 4 भाग को 3 भाग त हामीले खान सक्छौं नि, यो सुहाउँदो कुरा हो. ओके, 4 भाग को 3 भाग खान सकिन्छ, यो सुहाउँदो कुरा हो. सुहाउँदो मतलब ओके, दैट इज योर प्रॉपर. ओके, यो प्रॉपर कुरा हो, मीन्स 4 भागबाट 3 भाग त खान मिल्छ. सो दिस इज योर प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन. ओके, नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल इफ आई गिव, इफ आई से there are 4 parts and you have eaten 5. 4 भाग छ तर 4 भागबाट तिमीले 5 भाग खायौ भने मिल्छ. यो अलि नसुहाउँदो कुरा भयो के, but this is in the form of p by q. This is your numerator, this is your denominator. Okay, so this is your fraction. तर 4 भागबाट 5 भाग खान मिल्दैन. ओके, यो अलि सुहाउँदो कुरा भएन. सो यसलाई के सम्झिने त, improper. This is your improper fraction. Okay, is it clear? So sometime what happened for your mixed fraction, if you need to remember, sometime what happened at home, we eat chapatis. One chapati we have eaten, okay, second chapati also we have eaten, but after eating 2 chapatis, okay, our hunger is about to complete. Okay, we just do not want to eat more. But even though due to our delicious food, okay, the person has eaten one full chapatis, eaten. Okay, this all eaten, finished, plus one more eaten. Okay, from the third chapati, what the person is doing, he is making its 4 part. Okay, and he is eating only 1 part. So how will you represent it? Means 2 full chapatis has been eaten. Okay, 2 full chapatis has been eaten. So what you do, 1 plus 1, that is your 2, that is your 2 is whole, and this can be written as 1 upon 4, because out of 4 part the person has eaten only 1 part. So this can be written as a fraction 2 whole 1 upon 4. Okay, so this is your mixed fraction. Is it clear? This is your mixed fraction. Okay, now let's see some question based on fraction. Okay, so if you see your book, okay, in your page number 176, page number 176, if you see in your book page number 176, if you see, okay, your exercise 16.1, okay, so there are some questions we are focusing our textbook. Okay, so this video is, okay, based on that your textbook. Okay, your first question is find the value of, in your exercise your first question is find the value of. Okay, so in your find the value of, suppose the question is given as 3 upon 4 of 32. Okay, 3 upon 4 of 32. So what you can write this, 3 upon 4 of means into 32. Okay, so let's cancel it. 4 ones are 4, 4 eights are 32. Okay, 3 eights are 24. Its answer is your 24. So similarly there are many questions given in such way. Fraction is given. Okay, whole part is, so here 32 is the whole part and its fractional value we are going to find. Okay, to find the fractional value of any whole number, you need to just multiply that fraction with that whole number. Okay, and solve it. It's very easy. You can easily find it. Okay, so I hope question number 1 you can do all. Okay, so your next question is, in your question number 2a, okay, find the number whose 5 upon 7 is 125. Okay, the question is find the number whose 5 upon 7 is 125. So do you know the number? We don't know the number. Okay, let us suppose that number. So let the number be x. Okay, so according to question, in short we write as ATQ, means your according to question. Okay, so according to question, 5 upon 7 of that number, okay, means of x must be equal to 125. Find the number whose 5 upon 7 is 125. त्यो number को लो, okay, जसको 5 upon 7 भनेको 125 हुन्छ, मतलब 7 भागको 5 भाग भनेको 125 हुन्छ भनेर हामीलाई क्वेशनले सोधिरहेछ. Okay, so what we have done here, we have supposed that number as x. Okay, मैले त्यो नम्बरलाई के माने यहाँ x. So 5 upon 7 of x is equal to 125 according to the question. So of means here into, so 5 upon 7 Of means into, so we can write 5x upon 7 is equal to 125. So 7 is dividing here, transfer to right hand side, it will multiply. Okay, so x is equal to, you should write it all, 5x is equal to 125 into 7, I will multiply at last. Okay, so x is equal to 125 into 7 divided by 5. Okay, let's cancel here. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. Okay, 5 fives are 25. So let's multiply here. 175. Okay, your answer is 175. Okay, so it's very simple. You have to suppose that number. I have supposed here x. So it's 5 by 7 part is your 125. Put the values, solve it, you will get the answer. Isn't it easy? So I hope you can do. Okay, from your exercise 16.1 you can do question number 1 and 2 easily. Okay, please you all do question number 1 and 2, all the question that are the question to practice. Okay, you please practice that question. You can take that as a homework also. So I hope you can easily do. Okay, so in next class we will do some more question based on fraction. So thank you for today. Okay, please stay home, be safe. Thank you everyone.